Hello traders, thanks for stopping by lightenuptrading.com. We're going to go over the trading day for the YM on February 3rd, 2012. What I have marked here is overnight trading, or at least a partial block of it, but this is the beginning of day trading here. And where our signals are going to go through till the end of the day, which starts right in here at 4 o'clock close. Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. There are some trades in here with divergence. We're going to look at the first thing, 9:30 in the morning. I'm going to zoom into this. Again, what we're looking for is the purple RSI to come down and break the 10s. And we're looking for the green RSI to break the 10s after the purple RSI has reached the 10s. So again, first is the purple RSI, then we're looking for the green RSI to come back in here to break the 10s or pierce the purple while it's in this trough. As you know, with the YM, the first 10 minutes often are kind of pushed down and down and down, and that starts our trend. We had a big piece of news right here. This whole area took 1 minute to accomplish, so that was quite a bit of news there. So let me start here real quick, and I'm just going to drag through the trades for that day. Once we get by this big chunk of information, everything will zoom in. Okay, so here's another trade here, and a few in here. So we're going to talk about this one right there. And there's a couple there. One there, one there. And the end of the day. So let's go through here. I'm not going to try to keep this fairly short. Again, any one of these, our purple came down into here. Our green, we're waiting for our green to come back down. We're getting in at a lower low. All right, we're getting in here. Let me zoom into this a bit. We're getting in here outside of the Keltner channel, okay, at a 10 level. So if you're taking a blue bar as confirmation, that's an entry. So again, this is how the YM works. It's constantly kind of trying to push people out of a trade. So this definitely probably made people think we were on an uptrend and maybe this could be a pullback area. But it was one more big shakeout move. So the first 15 minutes of the day is a way of positioning for all the traders there. Right, so those could have, any one of these could have been a trade long. And again, I'm not even going to mark any of this. This all happened in 1 minute. This race up, and probably happened so fast TradeStation couldn't even keep up with it. So we finally start slowing down here a bit, but the market's moving fairly fast there. This is our first signal for a pullback entry. Not worrying about where the purple RSI is. We're just trying to get in down here at a level with the green RSI under the 10s. Okay, and we get a blue bar. So it does happen to go lower. Let's move on. Through here, wouldn't have taken any signals to go long. I definitely like to start breaking lows. Also, once you had all this consolidation here, you needed to look for quite a drop. Just the general fall of the market and all this consolidation up in here, you may not have even been interested in taking a trade coming right out through here. But again, let's look at this. Here we have some little supports. We have a fallout right here of the Keltner channel with no test whatsoever. Okay, right there at that level. We have a fallout here, but once it gets covered, it's been covered. This area, when it falls out of the Keltner channel and there's no test, we start getting down here, and that's kind of a signal that, you know, this is an area that needs to be tested. And lucky enough, some of the people got, if they happen to be in a trade right in here, they got covered over here if they happen to wait it out. So also, let's look here. Our purple RSI starts coming in here, and definitely in here there's some divergence. Okay, I'm going to take some time to mark that. Pretty much flat right in here, but you're getting some signals of value in here. There are people going along in here, probably hoping to get back up to this level, right up in here. But the market takes a few steps deeper. So if you're trading the YM, definitely consider how you feel about a certain area, and if it looked like a good area to go long, and if there is a takeout move, that's when you should be building your confidence to get into a trade. Takeout moves. Well, if you can spot a takeout move, that's where you should be taking your trades. It should feel like something very unusual just happened. Like if you're trying to build, if they're trying to build a bowl and showing you a bowl is building, and then all of a sudden it just drops out and hits a new low. That's a good place to get in. It has to feel like something's out of the ordinary, and that will be one of your better trades in that wave. Again, here on this trade, you have the purple RSI down in the 10s, and you have that sharp pullback move, that sharp drop right on the edge of the Keltner channel, and we break the 10 with the green RSI, and we pierce the purple RSI. So there's your signal. I don't have this signal marked. We just don't have that last little drop into the 10s, so I don't have that marked. Now we've got purple RSI coming back in here. Anytime we can get a lower low, we're building a good pattern. And here's the pierce on that. That's your first signal, and the second signal is in there. Okay, so the nice thing is during all this trading right here, you're seeing these numbers come in together and nothing. So this blue bar here could have been an entry signal for you as well, but you've got a 783 there and 781, so we're talking 2 ticks here on the YM. We've got a signal there. Let's come back over to here. This could have easily have been a good pullback trade, assuming that we might see higher highs up into here. So good straight up, a little ABC type pattern. It happens to be, you know, this is an ABC type pattern as well. Okay, here's another one right here, just a simple pullback. This blue bar right in here is your signal. Here's another thing to look at, price throughout here. Now let's look at price across here. Okay, so this little move right here, price is all staying on this trend line, correct? Right through here. This price is the same on the trend line, it's staying on the trend line, but you're seeing it stronger in the RSI. So your first conclusion is to start looking for a lower low, and this happens to be actually a double bottom here, I think. But then this next move down, if it's divergent and a signal, that's a good place to get in, and that's your move. Okay, so see how you can utilize these in small areas, and when you have a break of the RSI in strength, and then when you get a lower low in here, this is a signal that this price has way more strength than this first time it came down, and we're ready to go there. Also, we have a trade here that does the same thing. I have this marked here for price coming down at this level, and what happens is right here we get a breakout of the RSI. Okay, so there's your first sign that we've got some strength between this price and this price. Now your RSI comes down here, happens to go a little lower, and we break into the 10s, so that's a heads up. And we're outside the Keltner channel, and that blue bar right there without a yellow bar it's a strong move without a yellow bar, so it's an entry for a long. Keep going here. Alright, this entry here I don't have marked at this blue bar right in there, because I prefer to have an entry, a break of the 10s after the RSI crosses. And I know sometimes you can miss a trade because of that. There are some good trades that almost when the purple RSI is crossing the 10s and the green has been in the 10s a little bit. The safer trade is divergence. Now we're in the 10s with the purple RSI, and we've got a pierce of the 10 with the green RSI. So this signal, to me, this blue bar, is the best signal to go long, not this one here. Okay, and you can spot some divergence. Now I also labeled that you don't always have to look for divergences on the green. Of course, those aren't going to be very far apart. See, we have that divergence here on these two, but there's a nicer divergence as well on the purple RSI. You can see this line here, it's pretty much flat, and we've got a lot of downtrend on these two prices. So also let's look here. You've got a lower low on the green, and you've got higher prices right in this area here. So we're building strength, and any one of these could have been a signal to go long in here. Here we are seeing a lot more trades at one time, and that looks like we got in on some pretty good levels there. Alright, thank you, have a good night.